Thanks for clicking on my video. I don't really know how to do the fancy intros and stuff like that, so I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm new at being a YouTuber, so I just studied a whole bunch of YouTube videos, and then I started to see certain similarities between the videos that were successful and similarities between the videos or the channels that were unsuccessful. So I decided to put together a list of the things that I learned as a new YouTuber. So I just wanted to share the information that I learned in one place, real concise for other new YouTubers, right? Because I see so many mistakes going on, and I feel like maybe there's not one place where they can get all of the information. So I decided to make this video so I could share it. Top 10 things I learned as a beginning YouTuber. It's not really in any order, but here they go. Number 1, never beg for subscribers and views. Don't do that, because you want to make sure that you get your perfect audience. You don't want to get just some randoms, because when you get randoms, it messes up the YouTube algorithm, because you want an authentic fan base. You want subscribers that are subscribing because of you. They like the content or they see value in it. I know at first it might seem tempting to just send your link to all of your friends and your family. You know, those are the people that know you and they're gonna watch just because they know you. But trust me, that's not what you want. You don't want to build up a fan base of friends and family. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because it messes up the YouTube algorithm. You send it to your mother, you send it to your friend, you send it to your neighbor, you send it to your cousins. Those are all different people. They probably watch different things on YouTube, but they're only watching it now because they know you, so they're trying to be supportive. But when the algorithm is trying to figure out who your fan base is so they can show it to more people, they don't know which one of these people is your fan base, so they send it to these different personalities, or they send it to these different YouTube watchers. YouTube then looks at the people who are watching, and then they try to promote your video to more people like the people that are watching. But depending on your content, it may not be what other people like the people you sent it to would watch. My friends will watch the video just because they're my friends. My family will watch the videos just because that's my family. For instance, if I send it to my father and tell him to watch it, great. But when YouTube sees that, the algorithm says, oh, 75-year-old men in Africa like to watch these type of videos. They send it to other 75-year-old men in Africa. But guess what's gonna happen? Those men are not gonna watch the video because they don't know me. That's not what they're interested in. I'm not talking about anything that appeals to them. My father only watched it because he's my father. My friends only watched it because they're my friends. And then when those other people aren't watching, YouTube says, oh, this channel isn't that interesting. Let's stop showing it to more people. So be very careful and intentional with how you get your subscribers and how you get your views.
So what are you saying?
Don't beg your friends and family to watch your video because it messes up the algorithm. Number 2, do not buy fakes. I know it may be tempting. They're selling them all over the internet. Don't buy fake views, don't buy fake subscribers, because again, it messes with the YouTube algorithm. If you get views and subscribers from a bunch of robots, YouTube is gonna send your video to more robots. And that's not gonna be beneficial. You're not gonna build a real, authentic fan base. The goal is to build an authentic fan base. People that are checking for you because they really check for the content that you create. Number 3, focus. You're gonna hear people say you need to niche down. That means you need to find a topic. But here's the thing. I think you could incorporate multiple topics as long as there's something that ties it all together. I'm a cameraman, so a lot of stuff that I do, I can tie it together with the camera. I can do a shoot in another country. So that's kind of like a travel vlog, but as long as I got my camera, it's also camera related. So you gotta be creative, like bring everything you do back to something. Maybe it's in a speech, maybe it's something you talk about, maybe it's motivational, maybe it's something inside of it. Focus. Number 4, YouTube is a mindset, it's a mind frame. And you have to really understand it's a community. And what works on YouTube is giving back to the community, creating content that they can get something from. not creating content that you just want to put out there for yourself. Think about the YouTube community and create content that they're gonna want to watch. That's how you win. Don't just put up a camera and be like, la 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 la, look at me eating French fries. Nobody cares about you eating French fries. You need to figure out how to tap into the community and see what they want and create videos based on that. But if you're smart, you can also connect that with what you want to give. For example, I'm a camera operator, so it's easy for me to create content that is centered around camera operation. I can even share knowledge and information about cameras, picking the right lens, picking the right camera, picking the right mic. So that's what you gotta do. You have to give back to the community. Number 5, YouTube is the second most used search engine right after Google. And if you understand that, that connects to the YouTube community. But you can also use that to your advantage because it's a research tool. Find out what the viewers are searching for and create content that you have knowledge about, and you will win. Simple. Number 6, there's apps. There's the 2 main ones, TubeBuddy and vidIQ, but YouTube Studio, YT Studio, is getting better and better all the time. They have a research tab in there, and if you use that, you'll be able to find out what people are looking for based on the topic that you were already gonna create content for. I go to the research tab, I type in camera, and it shows me the things that come up related to camera. Then I can sit back and be like, wow, oh, people are looking for cameras to buy for Christmas, cameras to buy for vlogging, cameras to buy for documentaries. I'll make a video about that because I actually happen to know about that. So use the YT Studio app. It is very beneficial. And also you can use the free versions of TubeBuddy and vidIQ. They're pretty good too, but learn to master YT Studio and I'm telling you, that'll be great for your future. Number 7, you gotta be intentional. You can't just be on YouTube all willy-nilly. You have to be intentional. You should make a plan. You should focus. Like before I made this video, I created a list. I have a list right here of the top 10 things that I learned while being a YouTuber. And every time I create a video, I write a list and then I follow that. Some of y'all just be winging it. That ain't gonna work. And I know sometimes things look like other people are winging it, but they're not. A lot of these people are focused. They have planners, they have scheduled days in the week, they have a system that they follow so that they can create engaging, interesting content. Number 8, consistency. You gotta be consistent with this. Consistency is gonna take you a lot further than a lot of things. Once you train yourself to be consistent, you can perfect the rest of that stuff. You just gotta be consistent. You gotta keep going. Worry about all that other stuff later. Train yourself to be consistent. I told myself when I started that I was gonna do at least 1 video per week. That's 4 videos per month. I'm already at 6 or 7 videos right now. So you gotta be consistent. Train yourself to be consistent. Force yourself to do it. Don't worry about the messy, ugly stuff. You'll get better over time. Consistency is the main key. Number 9, you gotta have patience. It's not gonna be overnight. I know it seems like it for some people, and I know a lot of us are anxious, but you gotta be patient. You have to tell yourself that this is a 90-day plan, or this is a 6-month plan, or this is an 8-month plan. That's what you have to tell yourself. You can't be like, oh, I'm gonna put this video out today and I'm gonna blow up tomorrow. That ain't gonna work. You're gonna drive yourself crazy and you're gonna give up. Number 10, monetization. RPMs, CPMs. If you really plan on making money from your YouTube account, you gotta learn that stuff. You gotta learn the difference between the RPM and the CPM. Not only that, you gotta learn why some RPMs are higher than others. And then you gotta decide what type of content you wanna make. But at the end of the day, you should always be true to yourself. And, well, those are the things I learned. I'm probably gonna make another list, or I'm probably gonna come back and revisit this again after I learn a little bit more, and then I'll revamp this. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something.
Who does he think he is?